All right. So it's preparing to live stream the meeting. And as soon as it comes on, I'm going to, okay, here we are. Right. It says it's live. Well, it actually just brought up a video. But anyway, here we are. I believe we're live. COP26 Change Wednesday Zoom hug, it says. And welcome everyone. We're broadcasting through Zoom, and we're now just connecting with YouTube. We're not sure if it works or not. We'll see in the event. Now, let me introduce you to where we are. We're at COP26 in what's called the Action Hub.
Although,
and,
Philip, we can't see you.
Oh, you can't see me. All right. Let's go back to Zoom. Zoom. Okay. Can you? This meeting is being live streamed. By staying in this meeting, you consent to being live streamed. Is everyone consent? Anyone with access to live stream can watch or share with others. Got it. Okay, so can you see me now?
Yes, sir.
Let's see. Okay, so we are live streaming on YouTube and, well, that's it. We're live streaming on YouTube and we're on Zoom. And I'd like to say to folks that we are, of course, in the action zone in the United Nations climate change, in the climate change area conference. And I'm just packing up and picking up my stuff. And we're going to get the sustainees. You can see the sustainees are here. Oops, it's backwards. Roger the Reality Rooster, LCP the Low Carbon Panda, and they are looking around. And we're going to head off to, maybe some of these young people are interested in, hi, young people. Hi, where are you from?
They're from Japan.
From Japan.
Yeah.
Young people from Japan at the climate change conference. And well, welcome. Roger the Reality Rooster and the Low Carbon Panda from Conscience Land are welcoming you. And we're going to go to the exhibit area and see if the exhibitors have a conscience. But I think if you don't mind, we'll start with you guys and ask you a question. And the question is, this is for citizenship in Conscience Land. Do you know what I'm talking about when I say Conscience Land? It's like where we live in our decision making.
Okay.
You know, how our conscience, right? And so this is the question for citizenship in Conscience Land.
Yeah.
Do you have a conscience?
I do.
Well, that's a very confident yes. Do you have a conscience? Okay, so you have a conscience. Yes. Okay, so all these students or these young people, assuming they're student age, they say, I have a conscience. And then the next question, I told you there was one question, is there maybe two questions. Do you use your conscience?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Again, do you use your conscience?
Yeah. Yes, I do.
Okay, you try at least. Yeah. Because we're not perfect, right? We make mistakes. We make stupid ideas.
You try.
Yeah, try it.
So this is totally normal. It's a question that it's a question that doesn't have any particular answer.
Yeah.
We just do it. Okay, so folks, we got a lot of people on from different countries, Bangladesh.
Wow.
Oh, my microphone was muted. We've got friends from Bangladesh. We've got friends from Australia, from England, from Wales, from USA, and so on. So say hi to them all. If you want to join us, we're going to walk down to the exhibit hall. Yeah. So we're just off to the exhibit hall. So we'll see you.
Okay. Yeah.
Come on along.
Yeah. Bye.
And we'll yeah, they're going there. So here we go. We're on our way. I just want to make sure we didn't leave anything behind. And what I'll do is turn the camera around so you see where we're going instead of seeing my horrible face. Okay, so there we go. Turn it around, and you can see actually there's here we'll walk in front of the COP26 You see, this is kind of like a media area.
Were you at Madrid?
Sure.
I saw you at Madrid.
Oh yeah.
I recognize your hat
Yeah.
and your chicken.
And the chicken, exactly. That's Roger the Reality Rooster. So here's a gentleman. He's familiar with Punchland and Roger the Reality Rooster and LCP.
Saw you at Madrid. Saw you in Madrid.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. So what we're doing is a live stream, and we're just talking about what's happening at the hub here, and we're on our way to the exhibit area. Thank you. Nice to talk to you. So what you can see is that there's, you know, these sort of media places and so on. And here's this kind of famous wall. It says COP26 amongst all the plants. A little hard to make out, but very nice. And it has here's the Action Hub. You can see the Action Hub. And there's the big ball. Okay, so it says on the wall, if we can do this, we can do this if we act now. And there is, in fact, the Action Hub. So let's make our way out. And here's another stage. You see, everything here is very, very controlled. Yes, do you have a question?
Yeah, where the chairs are, can you just show us where the chairs are? Is that where all the leadership was when they were doing?
No, you're thinking of the plenary hall. You're
Maybe.
thinking of the place where where that's strange. Okay, well, let me show you what it looks like. And walking along. Okay. So you see, these areas would be just fine for actions. These areas are similar to Katowice, Poland, and other places. You know, there's these big areas where people walk by and walk through, and it's quite ideal. Absent. It's completely absent. Now, let me turn the camera around and look at what we see here. It's a shopping mall. And here's a site map. Here's a site map of this was the big area we're just in. And we'll go to this area D. So to answer the question of Alfred about how many exhibits, or was it Sonia's question? But anyway, the question about the number of exhibits will show you what that is. Now, let me turn the camera. This is really an bars and restaurants and things that would be normal if you're just attending some kind of sports event. But the fact is, this is not supposed to be, it's not really supposed to be commercial. So let's take a look. You see, you got the Crow Creative Reflection and Dialogue space. Okay, you've got an empty space with a young lady working on her computer. Côte d'Ivoire, right?
The Ivory Coast in West Africa has a booth exhibit.
Get an idea of.
Mr. McMaster, you said the Ivory Coast had a booth there?
Yeah, but they had no graphics or anything. I just saw that there was a banner that said Ivory Coast.
So what is their spiel? What are they advocating or publicizing?
No idea. You know, most of these things are trade missions. They're just trying to sell something, trying to sell their resources or their, you know. And this is where I was last night. You see, very nice setup. That's why, you know, you go to the places that have the food. But here we go. Here's the Indo-Pacific Carbon Offset Scheme, right?
Do they actually call it a scheme, or is that your
Right there.
term for it?
No. Oh, this is your Australian pavilion.
Yay!
Sonia, there you
Yay
go.
for Australia.
Hey,
Boo for Australia.
it is.
Yay,
See?
boo.
There you go. Indo-Pacific Carbon Offset Scheme. Gov. Can you see it?
Yeah, we can see it.
There you go. My fingers have Department of Industry, Science, Energy, and Resources. Indo-Pacific Carbon Offset Scheme. Okay, so positive and okay.
Philip,
You want to speak to somebody from Australia?
who is
There's an
everybody?
Australian on here. Would you like to? What's that? Say hello.
Hi guys.
Oh,
I'm Irish, so practically Australian.
Say good on you,
Newcastle,
mate.
Australia. Newcastle, New South Wales, Australia.
What's that? They're not Australian people. They're nice people.
What about
Oh,
the
that's not.
people?
That's not. That's
What
not.
about the people sitting down on the couches? What about the people sitting down on the couches?
Yeah. I think they're
Who are
doing
they?
business. I don't know. If you recognize them.
I just wondered on the right, the one, yeah. So
Well,
you said
I can.
so
Let
you
me
said
see if there's somebody. Hold on. Let me get my bag.
So Philip, is that it? Is
Yeah.
that the whole exhibition
I say
for
again.
Australia? Is that the whole exhibition for Australia? Because it looks very different to the photographs that I've seen.
Well, the photograph that I saw was the coffee machine, which is there, and the sign on the wall, and the two signs. So it's exactly the same photo, except now there's some people
There was
sitting in it.
one,
So it's the
but
same.
there was one with carbon capture and storage, and it also had Santos with it. So unless there's two exhibition,
Oh, there could be. Maybe there's two. But this one, there you are, for Australia. It says it right up there. That's it. Australia. Yeah, that's it. So there's your Australian pavilion. Euroclima in COP26. Looks like there's like a AI exhibit down at the end. Coalition for Rainforest Nations, Papua New Guinea. Okay. And oh, this must be some kind of oh, here's some leaders or something. Oh, is it Gates? Oh, there's Bill Gates. Live stream Bill Gates. Here, show him the pandas. There we go. Hello, Bill.
can you get closer?
Ah, there's it. It's okay. We don't need to get near him. He might be infected or something. Who knows?
You might have a computer virus.
Yes, right. There we go.
Philip, we can't see anything.
That's it. Well, he's gone anyway. He's gone to, fix a computer or something. Okay. Oh, I guess it was the panda got in the way. Okay, we continue. The place is lousy with celebrities, so no worries. There'll be more. There's more. We have to be. Don't worry about like celebrity. We've got celebrity. Oops, sorry. We've got the panda and we've got the rooster. They're celebrities. You know, in conscience land, we have to be aware that this worship of celebrities is really problematic because we're giving. Oops. Tap to speak.
We've lost. Yep.
Now look at this wall, guys. It looks like some kind of an AI. Can you see it?
Yeah, we can see.
It looks to me like. Huh?
Which country or organization is that exhibit, that kind of abstract art looking
We'll take it
exhibit
out.
associated with?
It's Art and Resilience, Red Tree, Yellow Sky, Georgia O'Keeffe. And here's Art Resilience, official COP26 art exhibition. Okay, so that's it. And then you've got here Brazilian biomes. Brazilian biomes. International Bamboo and Rattan Organization. There you go. Nuclear for climate.
Nuclear for climate?
Dances on the screen to pretend they have some connection with humanity.
So not only the fossil fuels, but the nuclear industry is infected this exhibit hall?
Since COP20, since COP11, these guys have been, or even before, they've been going on about it. So, I mean, it's amazing. So, oh, there's an anteater. And this corner is Qatar, National Environment and Climate Change. You know, you can see this is very similar to the booths of the past. And you can see that, you know, these countries with enormous oil reserves and so on, they spend enormous amounts of money to try to make an impression that they have something on the go, which, you know, it's complete bullshit. Here you go. You know, number 2. So, but this is going to be funny because this guy is using 3 fingers to describe. Oh no, number 3. He doesn't use the same 3 fingers the way we do. So fascinating. It's, you know, the amounts of money they could literally feed thousands and thousands of children, build schools all over the world for the amount of one booth that they have here, and the booths do nothing, absolutely nothing. What? It's PR, it's public relations, which has no. You know, what do we feel better about Qatar because it's got a big booth? You know, Congo, because they have a big booth that tells everybody they're the peaceful people in the world. It's
So do these governments and organizations have to pay to get a booth here?
big time, huge money, enormous money. That's how they finance this stuff. They finance it through these commercial exhibits. They probably couldn't afford to do it if they didn't do that. I don't know the numbers involved, but you know, I used to be in the display booth business. It's a huge money business. First, you have to rent the space. That's, you know, a lot of money per meter, per square meter, and then you got to build a booth. And that's the business I was in many, many years ago when I was a young man, and that we charged huge amounts of money for, you know, basically building a temporary house with some fancy graphics. It all marked up at a huge, huge markup. So let's continue. Oops, sorry. I don't know. I think we're going too far. Oh no, this is very big. Look at, okay, I'm going to show you the plan of the pavilions here. Okay, there's like, let's see. I think there's around, well, it says PV 88, that's the highest, 93. It's possible that there's 93 booths, I suppose. But maybe not.
Philip, is there more than one for Australia or just?
Well, let's see. Australia, PV 88. Yeah, I think that's the one we were at. There's just one.
One for Santos?
Huh?
Is
Say
there
again?
one for Santos, or this is just country pavilions?
Well, there's all kinds of them. Let's read them again. There's Adaptation Fund, there's African Development Bank, Alliance for Climate Education, Amazon Environmental Research Institute, Australia, Bangladesh, Benelux, Brazil, Business Pavilion for Climate Leadership, spelled wrong, Canadian Nuclear Association, CARICOM Pavilion, blah, 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 you know? And so it's a mix of countries, Denmark, Egypt, associations, Euroclima, and the Economic Commission, institutes for sustainable studies. Yeah, so and the British Council, the Climate Registry, the Methane Moment, you know, sort of it's countries and organizations and NGOs. I mean, no real NGOs. These are big. These are like, you know, the British Council.
AstroTurf groups.
Yeah, AstroTurf groups and the states themselves, you know, South Africa, Sierra Leone, Rwanda, and so on. They're promoting their own agenda, whatever they are. They're United Nations members, and they're here. But then they've got the United States of America Pavilion, PV 15. We'll go and see that one. And they've got the Water Pavilion. Water. You know, so who knows who runs the Water Pavilion? Maybe it's Nestle. Nestle or Suez or something like that, you know. Here's Benelux.
Nestle steals the very best water.
Right. Adaptation Fund. Sierra Leone. What is this? Local Climate Adaptive Living Facility. That sounds good. Okay, there's some that I would like to actually stop at. Most of it is.
Please do.
Well, I want to get an overview first because it's huge. I didn't realize it was as big as it is. I was only getting the first bits of it. So let's continue down here. Like here's Sierra Leone, right? Very small. Huge
So it looks like there might be closer to 90 or so exhibits rather than the 50 that Mr. McMaster was talking about, assuming that all the pavilion numbers are taken.
Reunion.
Where did you find them? Where did you find them?
They ran back home.
Mel! Is it Mel?
Hey, hello. Guys, I am about to go into an interview, but I'll be back soon with you, okay?
Okay,
Yeah.
nice to see
Hello.
you.
Say, how long are you going for? Mel.
What temperature? I have an interview right now, but can you hold on, please?
How
Or
long?
are you gonna be
Oh,
walking
I'm
around?
going to continue to walk down that way. I'll stay on this, what, 10 minutes? Anyway, we'll see you.
One minute.
Cool.
Oops.
Can we videotape Mel's interview?
Huh? We can
Yeah,
ask her,
do you-
but we can't hear her because she's got
sideline.
microphones in. And also we don't have her authorization, and also we're live on YouTube. So, oops, I've got,
So what's the deal with the polar bears and the life vests?
yeah, I don't know, the life vests and the polar bears, and it's Tuvalu Pavilion. Tuvalu.
So those polar bears are from Tuvalu?
I guess so. Tuvalu is a South Sea island. I don't know how they figure the polar bears. I guess maybe they're going to import.
Yes, I was being facetious. Yes, I don't think polar bears are native to
So
Tuvalu.
this is
maybe
SD7
maybe they will
Pavilion.
be.
I don't know. I don't know what it's about.
I've lost you again, Philip.
SDG7 is clean energy.
Hello, Philip, we can't see.
Oh, what's happened? Okay, hold on. You know what might be happening is that the memory of the phone is running out of juice. Can you see me? No?
Just
No.
your still picture.
The still picture. Oh, okay. Let me see. So I'm on Zoom, right? Zoom. Here we are. Okay. Am I back?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
We're back live. We're back live at COP26.
And oh, some lady wants to take a picture of the Sustainies. There we go. The Sustainies, Roger the Reality Rooster, and LCP, the Low Carbon Panda, are very, very popular photographic subjects. So,
It's kind of ironic that in a first world country at a major event like this, there would be so many technical problems.
African Development Bank group. Okay, these guys are probably pretty busy because African the financing of the African nations is like pathetic. All the leaders of African nations, saying, "What the hell are you doing? You're talking a lot of talk, not delivering any cash." Here's Commonwealth for Climate. I don't know what that is. Some Commonwealth, Nigeria.
Which Commonwealth
Federal
is that?
Minister of Environment. Hi guys. European.
I presume that he will be back or try to reconnect.